Flight of British, Martin Liedtke speaking. Hi guys, welcome. Welcome to Sunday night on the Realm on the 20th of October 2019, or so they say. So welcome. So, happy weekend. I trust everyone's having a really epic weekend. We are over here on Flight of British. We had a Flat-a-Day M&M special. With myself, Mel, and a granddaughter, Lola. Hey, Lola. Who knows that the Earth is flat? So, and she's 7-year-old. And the moon landings are all CGI. So we had a cool hangout last night, right? But YouTube deemed it offensive and put an age restriction on it and sort of a warning before you watch it. You may find this offensive, okay? So, what was it in there that was offensive? Well, probably everything, if you're thinking outside the box and not one of the Matrix. Anyway, so what we're going to look at in this post, guys, is probably, in my mind, highly interesting, of course, the last movie or moving picture evidence of the existence of Tartaria. Now, there are many of these movies out there. I collect them, okay, from around, the early 1900s, okay, which also poses a question concerning the age of movies, okay. So what you're going to see is San Francisco, 1906. These brothers are into this, making movies. Apparently, 2 days before, they take the best, sort of movie footage of Main Street, okay? And then 2 days later, this, apocalyptic event happens. The entire city gets ruined. We got footage of that as well, so it's a bit before, after. And then, miraculously, 9 years later, the entire city is built again. There's a massive population. They're all waving flags. And the Panama Pacific Great Exposition's being opened. It's just fucking nuts. So we'll have a look at that. And in part 2, we're going to look at alchemical strangeness. Okay? Try and work out what's going on with some of that. You fancy that? Okay. So, peace and love to you all before we get started. Okay? Happy everything, whatever. Non-holiday. And we'll have a think about some things. So, yeah. The Great Flat Earth British Think Tank. Now, I had a message off YouTube this morning. They said, again, right, they said this yesterday, open another channel, okay, so we can give you your channel back. So I did that, sent them the link. They said, no, in your other email address, the one's blocked from every fucking thing. So I was like, yeah, but I'm blocked from every fucking thing, and I can't even go on YouTube. It says that I'm not permitted. So how can I open shit? And I've tried to do it. So can you advise, please? So it might take a little bit longer. The person who's in charge of it, Mark, okay, he's watching. It's Flat Mac. Mark is going to help when he gets back from wherever. So that's ongoing. So maybe sometime this week, or if I can, can't just I'm stuck in catch-22 at the moment. They're telling me to open it in a fucking blocked email. Anyway, we persevere, but it's looking like we're getting my shit back now. Okay, peeps. This is cool. Now you're going to like this. I don't want to really have much volume because even on my OBS, it states that there's only one volume on, but when it plays back, it sounds echoey as shit. I don't know what's going on with it. Anyway, whatever. We don't care. We just strive ahead, forge ahead, always, always, always forward. There's no time to fuck around. Now this is interesting. This is Flight of British, was Flight of British Filtered, which was my backup channel for my main channel, Martin Liedtke, back 3 months ago or less, okay? And it's picked up 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, I ain't there. I ain't there. I ain't nothing to do with this. I can't even sign into YouTube. If I show you, which I will now before I go off this page, I'll show you what happens. And fucking go away, it says. So, why I'm showing you this is because I downloaded this years ago off Flatzilla in 2016, and it was a early film from 1903, 2 years before the footage we're going to see now, and it's the existence of the first science fiction film ever, okay? So, I'll show you a little bit of it. hope it don't like glitch me up, so I'll keep still. So there's a load of wizards and alchemical people with sort of witches' hats on and stuff. Okay, so it's all alchemical. Okay, so that's where NASA got its ideas from. Okay. So concerning this channel, like, I don't even think I'm ever getting it back. If you pump out with British and I come up, but there's my channel, and you know, this many people were watching my stuff a month ago, and I'm nothing to do with it since the convention here. Just weird. So I'll show you what happens if I try to sign in. Yeah, permanently disabled, so I can't really make accounts. So onward, San Francisco. So this is Main Street. Like, this stuff should be public domain because of its date and American, so I should be able to use it. But I won't show you 11 minutes of it because obviously that's 11 minutes of your time. Give you the links so you can watch all this yourself. So it's cropped and it is sweet footage of, it's just so sweet this. I'll give it a little bit of all, hopefully it'll go well. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, peeps? So trips on Main Street, last existence at Tartaria, and you can certainly see it. Okay, this place is just amazing. And then it's completely destroyed only a couple of days later. Here we go. Okay. Indeed. I don't know what it sounds like. So they're obviously on the front of a tram to get the smooth picture. There's a boy up here and he gets killed on a bicycle. But it's funny because they do exactly the same. I've got a collection of them for Vancouver just before it's destroyed. I've seen one Halifax just before it was destroyed. But you get them for Paris and you get them for New York as well. And it's not that good for London, if I'm honest, but there's a few clips. Okay, but I'll have a little go more. Let's move on a bit further up Main Street. Okay. Hello, people in your government uniforms. I wonder what it would have been like standing here in this street only 2 days later with the earthquake happening, or whatever it was, and then a firestorm. Strange when you get down to this, because on that Gigapix image I always show of San Francisco, this is in scaffold. It's not then, so it must have been straight after the event. All the buildings down on the seafront are intact and everything's incinerated behind. On later shots, you'll see. Look at this. Sheesh. Look at this on top of the... Size of these buildings, peeps. You know, considering this, when they say all of this is supposed to be laid down. And these trams overhead electric, 1906, everything's electric. My city was the same Cardiff. They took it all away by the 1960s. You know, shit diesel stinking up the place. Look at this. All very smart, well turned out. Now let's go further down Main Street. There's that boy on the bike. Watch this, guys, if you haven't seen it. This is incredible. I love this. It's a bit of a human thing going on. Is it this one? Yeah, it might be. Might be. Yeah, stand in front. No, they're not worried. Phew. Yeah, just play chicken with the tram, son. No problemo. Oh, that's not the kid with the bike. There's one kid on a bike, he nearly gets twatted. Let me show you. Oh, it's in there somewhere. But anyway, let's get down the seafront, the station, or whatever that is, ferry terminal. The size of these doors. Time travelling, guys. What did we miss? Wow. Everyone off? What do you reckon? So, there's another one here of what it looked like. Look at this quality. Look at this for a lamppost. Okay. So this is San Francisco Archives. Obviously I'm going to give it to you. This is much later on. The city's built, look. And cars. And a turntable for a tram. Wow. 1920s. 1920s. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that's full of booze. Prohibition. This too. Look at that. Wow. So anyway, that's 1920s. I'm going to give that to you. We don't need that because that's later on. It's all built up again. But after the... I'll show you the destruction in a minute. We'll have a look at this. An aerial shot of what San Francisco looked like. It's quite amazing. And intact. Got a few motor cars. So I guess that's an air balloon. Last shots before it's wiped out. Looks modern, doesn't it? Look at this. Wow. Sorry, I'm not sure what it sounds like, so just taking the risk. Wow. Holy shit, guys. All of that gets wiped out. Look, biplanes. Keeping out for the Great Exposition that haven't been built. Wow. Holy fuck. That's cool. Cool. Could watch that for ages, but just move her along, because I give you maybe a dozen links for these sort of aerial footage and etc. I sent in off Larry from a San Francisco collection. Okay, but look at it. It gives you everything that's wiped out only days later. Okay, no accident, I don't think. Okay, all them streets are flattened and cleared. Okay, as you've seen on my channel many times. So the next one is a little trip through after the events. Okay, maybe, who knows, a week later. I wonder why it is that the fire just stopped short here. Let's move it forward a bit. 20 minutes of it or so. It's Tartaria there, look at this. Wow, there's this pipe here. Pipes everywhere. From under the ground. What? Look at it. Like no 6. You're absolutely sure there was no war in America that they haven't told us about. Wow, what the fuck? It's just unreal devastation. Wow. Electric. I noticed through this period, only days later, that the electric trams still work, and I'm trying to work out all the electric cables are still intact, but apparently they are. This one looks down, or telegraph. But wow, guys, look at this Romanesque columns. just ruined. And a super metal structure inside this for like 1906. That was built whenever they say 1850s. Holy fuck. Right. So, just wandering around in the rubble. Incredible footage. Something's collapsing in the background there. Should you have a look at that? Might be aftershocks and this building just collapsing. I have to say, people are not running away from it, that's for sure. These are priceless footage, these days. Just stunning stuff. Absolutely stunning. Let's have a look. Oi. So notice how everyone's got exactly the same hats on, exactly the same suits on. They're not really doing colour. These Phoenicians been doing this bullshit over and over again through all the cultures, every fucking time. Everyone falls for it. Well, most. Yeah. Wow. They must be getting so fucking twitchy right now. Good. I like that. I like that. It's time travelling, guys. So that's steel. Let's count that image. No, it's just tossing around. Look at all them people. Wow. You know, electric trams are still going. They still got the electric lines up. They managed to fix them almost fucking instantaneously, though. Unaffected by a firestorm. That means that the power stations were unaffected as well. Cities wrecked, the power stations are still up and running. Alright, so you can see the level of devastation. The city's gone. Yeah, gone. Okay? Yeah, 9 years later, it's back. And they've built a giant civilization. Look at this Phoenician bullshit going on. Look at this size of these fucking buildings, guys. Oh, so eerie. There's a big gasometer there too. 2 gasometers. Pile of cannonballs right down side next to this building, is it? No steps. Okay. Look, sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much unaffected. Didn't get, you know, the main building fucked up. You've seen that. Very eerie film. Don't know why that is. Some feeling about it. Anyway, so yeah, we come up to 9 years later. Great Exposition. I've just selected some of these guys. I can actually give you a few of these. I'll link them up. And the Great Expositions. Okay. Oh, what's that? Is that just a poster? Yeah. Excuse me. This is more devastation. I'll take you up to the Great Expositions. Oh, fine. Gone. Oh, it's the same footage. Okay. Same footage. Still pretty damn cool. And we'll have a look at this. Look at the overhead cables. What is the sense in all of this? Wow. So nothing affected there. Okay. Everything's tickety-boo. I wrote off. Tickety-boo. Okay. Not so tickety-boo, is it? Everything's fucking gone. So it was alright on that area, guys. And out here it's just like Hiroshima. Everything's gone except for electricity, cables, and all the poles because they're made of wood. And in a firestorm, trees and wood. Just no problemo whatsoever. Okay, the buildings like that. Hurricane strength wind, firestorms. So yeah, some of it's pretty unaffected. Who knew? It's right on Randolph Street. You got the, oh well, there's a bit of damage. You got the shit going on. Something there. Yeah. Okay. So they're just repeating the films over and over, but okay, so some parts of it got away scot-free. 9 years later, they built like can't even imagine the cost. All of the city is completely rebuilt, all, and this. Great Exposition, Panama Pacific International Exposition, 1915. Only a short time later. How very, very odd. Don't know what the sound is. It probably sounds tragic, so I'll just put up a little bit for you guys, okay? In chat. If you share this out, would you? So, anything else happening except for that? Okay. Wow, laser beamage. So I'll just get rid of volume. So fuck that. So what we got here? And then the city's rebuilt, as you'll see now, and everyone's turning up in their nice cars. Massive population. Flaggage. There's a veteran of the days we picked up rubble back 9 years ago, when we miraculously made the city magically back again. As if by magic. Back again. I shall see. Excuse me. And Great Exposition, which you can visit. This is still there today, and all brand new. And as you can see, 9 years after, I suppose I'll have to just go to there. Excuse me. And Exposition, right, okay. Check the little domed, you know, sort of mosque building, Moorish building. Strange. And give us a look at the city. Look at these Roman columns. And why such a shit shaky film when they got everything else so pristine, moving images, 1906. Come up 9 years later, they can't take a decent fucking shot of their best architecture. Makes you think. See what I mean? You want to go back 6 years before, you had your shit going on, you're going down Main Street taking the best shots going. So what the fuck happened? It's making us nauseous. And there it is. All built. Only that short time later. Yeah, something seriously off. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying the push for the building, that politician with his push for it all, which I've also got footage of. We shall triumph, we shall build this city back. Bollocks, 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 in 9 years. And then, like, massive population, cities all repaired. Just weird. Weird. Anyway, Panama Pacific International Exposition during the Great War raging in Europe. America are not in it yet. Okay. Star presentation. And fuck loads of people. Check it out. Throngs, I should say. In Van Ness. Sounds very Scottish. So, sailors are in. So, where'd you lot come from? City was fucking just mashed and gone. Where you all been living? In tents. How'd you get all together? Somebody explain how this works for this throng. Yes, I grew up in a wooden shack. And he must have ploughed some money in then, if it's a reality. And everything back. Brand new. Or not. By the Van Ness Hotel. So, let's get a little look up to the dazzling daydream of the exposition. Or exhibition. Okay. Wow. It's really real. Doesn't look, it looks like it's made of like a model. Wow, it's just crazy stuff. Oh well, they had it going on. Check this out. Paradage. Got tankage. They got Liberty Bellage. What's going on? Okay, that's enough of that. Ba-ding. Okay, let's get that off. So yeah, absolutely stunning. Here's a collection of photographs to go with that. I've showed some of them before. Some of them are really new to me though. Quite stunning. But they show San Francisco, 1850. I think it's 1854, but it is 1850s anyway. So everything's there, as I just showed you. City Hall, mud flooded, wooden boards in some cases for pavements. But they do show a few unusual things. Sorry to go through so quick, but I want to get on. Okay, Greco-Roman massive structure on Battery Street. Old temples. Okay, and what about that? All that on this structure with a Technasmia port. Well, that does. So there it is. All Tartaria before an event. Look at it, it's Greco-Romano. You've got a Phoenician with a fucking laurel leaf and Greco-Romano columns. This is old world America. On this side, you've got the Moorish thing. It's the Tartars. Possibly. This one's unusual, guys, right? I don't know what's happening with this church, the cathedral. St Mary's. We've looked at it before, and what's with this blocked up thing with two holes? This is where the clock, or clocks, fastened. So what happened? And what is this kind of steeple on it as well? We'll look at now. Yeah, it's all mud flooded. Greco-Romano temple. Mud. Yeah, all these big structures, which we just seen. Mud. New trees. And mud flooded. Deep. Buildings. Same this side. An orphanage's asylum. No shit. Seems to be the big emphasis, doesn't it? Our ancestors are calling out to us to put an end to this cycle of enslavement and abuse of the peeps, is what they're doing. Is what's happening. No more. Check this out. Looks like anywhere. Could be New Orleans, could be Rio de Janeiro, could be anywhere. Beautiful. And let's have a little look. It's more just mud, houses in mud and no streets, no infrastructure. What about that? What kind of thing is that? Is that just at the belfry? So where they run out of money and they didn't have money for clocks, and this is like, it makes no sense. And some sort of fishery, but is this a ship? Because it looks like it's glowing, and I don't know. Could be. As Alcatraz Island. Okay. I think it's a fishery. I'm just guessing. Some more mud flood. And that's it. Quite interesting little photos for you to look through of San Francisco. Okay, now part 2, Alchemical World. Now this is the most interesting of books, guys. Okay, this one I took up a while ago. I haven't really presented it much. I think maybe 2-3 years ago, and it's this. Richard Brothers reveal knowledge of the prophecies of our times from 1796. Okay, and it's dealing with the age of the earth, its remarkable events, its reset system, etc, etc, etc. So it's highly interesting. We'll take a little look. All right, so on this side it comes out with, you know, Lord God stuff and that, and it gets over to you. But this guy who's writing it, yeah, he says, which has been reserved for me because I got special information. Do you get it? So, in obedience with the sacred command of the Lord God, who servant and prophet, and publish this writing, that it may be translated into other language and the information benefit all nations. Okay, true age of earth. It's got Adam was 130 when Seth was born, and he lived all 930 years. He says Seth was 105, okay, and he died at 900 years old. Okay, he had Enos at 90, he died at 900. Cain, he had at 70, he died at 900. Mahalalel, he had at 65, he lived to 800. Okay. Oh, Enoch died at 365 years of age. I wonder what happened to Enoch. Anybody know? Well, Jared, he had him at 162 years of age. Yeah. And he died 900 years of age as well. Noah, he was 500, and he died 1,000. Shem was 100 at the flood. Oh. Adam was 130 when Seth was born. Okay. So Shem was 100 after the flood. Anyway, in 1656, from the creation of the floods, the genealogy is reckoned to and from Shem, 2 years after the flood. Okay, Approximus was born to him. So Shem, 2 lived after the birth of his son, 500, and here's all the years there. So not as long here. 192 years from the flood to the birth of Abraham, when Isaac was born. Lived in all, and there you go. So, and the years. So they're definitely digressing from this era. They're living 1,000 years up to that era, that fam. But they're probably giants anyway, and I reckon that the days were longer or shorter, and they got a different time reference because they don't really know. It's offside as a reference frame, it doesn't even matter. So, like, because the days may be shorter, they may be, you know, live 1,000 years. Who knows? I was discussing with Mel the other day. You know, we got 10 months to our calendar. They actually, you know, probably added 2 definitions, haven't they? So that's July, Julius Caesar, and Augustus Caesar. Just chuck them in, and then we can add 2 extra fucking months. Okay, and then we can fit it all in nicely with our weird datage for our chemical weirdness, and which it did, and it chucks it all out. Okay, don't really need it. Sun and the moon, like the farmers use. Okay, so it goes on about 1,000 years of Christ, and I guess it's all from biblical prophecy of Elijah. Okay, which I won't be reading any of, but I'm just going to turn this on to you anyway because it's such a fucking cool text. Plus, it's sacred knowledge, because he said, this guy says at the beginning, right, only me had this information. So he's saying, like, I'm the man with the juice at that time, is what he's saying. Okay, so enjoy that. I like to give people cool rare books, and I'll show one for that. And there's another one here, right? Now this is the Emerald Tabra. I was posted about it before, but basically I sort of suggested that Hermes was a Phoenician. Somebody said in my comments, actually, Matt, I think if you look into, you find that, like, Hermes is not really a Phoenician. I think he might have been something else. and just subject to Phoenician corruption. So this is the Emerald Tablet, with the Hermetic Sciences, you know, the watery theme, etc. Second to none depictions in this book, though, guys, alright? So, information housed in the Emerald Tablet, etc. Okay, but it does state somewhere here you're fucked with by Phoenicians. Okay, he drew it in his head. Like, not literally, but yeah, maybe. So, Dura, I've got a book of Duras. I absolutely love Duras. Dura. So, yeah, a lot of Masonic code in there, but I'll have a look now. Linguistics, I mean. So, yeah, they sort of say that he... Which we're going to get to. Is not a Phoenician. Excuse me, should timestamp it. So there he is, Hermes. He comes up from the water. He's carrying the crucible, because it's probably electromagnetic technology. This is why the Queen got it. It's the orb. The orb is the scepter. Okay, look at that. Divine water reached back the upper pneumatic waters of the Gnosis, which the Greek writers from early years of alchemy in reference to the descent of the Gnostic Christ. So it does go on to say he's been fucked with by Phoenicians, and he wasn't originally somewhere in here, but filled in with plasma tech. I think this is most of what's going on the alchemical era, if I'm honest, all laced in with allegory and magic. Okay, using words, shapes are massive on the brain. They know it. Our predictive programmers, our social engineers, the power of the symbol. It's just like a cattle stamp on the mind. So models of our reality, this world. Okay, they got some sort of like celestial sphere going on here. Behemoth. And in the domage, all of these celestials. The paralids. I am not so sure about all that. But here on this side, under me by here, is aqua. That's what, can we recognise anything else? No. Just at the top, sapphirium. Is that like saying it's a sapphire dome? And there's the stars in the firmament. So, sapphirium to the Father, cherubim, or sephirim. Alright, yeah, I get it. So, all analogy for this, the 4 angels. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Double torus model. Here again, even better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just. And here. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. So there's the universe anyway. So pick it apart yourself. We're going to look at some of these. This is Kirster. The Jesuit with information that we decode and look at constantly. It's all electromagnetically connected. This place is all resonant. It's all electric universe. And the dragon. I got one book that talks about dragons fighting over the Bristol Channel. I'm thinking, are they talking about like electromagnetic technology over the Bristol Channel, or literally 2 dragons? Yeah, 2 dragons fighting. So, same model for our Earth. And again. This looks like the Voynich manuscript. I'm just saying, I think that they are the Phoenicians. So, somebody with their bits hanging out. I'm not so sure what's fucking happening there. But there's a big black hole in the sky, which is like portalage. Okay, so obviously I'm going to pass you this book. I can't read it all because time aspect, and I got to get this uploaded, and I got to go out and run up milk, and I can't have a coffee. So, I wonder why in horror films they always have like spooky church music or choir boys or something. They're like, sort of thing going on. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, it's all evil. Fucking Hollywood. This would be programming and mashing all the youths' heads. So Fiat. And plasma dove. Down at the North Pole. Pew. So, awesome stuff. Hermetics, the eyeball. Do we live really in God's eye? Many think so. Many think that this is plane somewhere in here, and a dome, okay, fluid, etc., and everything else is the apple, which could be. Not saying it's not. Not saying it's not. There's cosmic egg, which many people are purveyors of, and alchemical formulas. In these orbit teach you. I don't know what they do, because I don't know enough, but it's mixture of them essentials to make shit happen. The essence of gazelle nipple, the essence of slug's eyeball, and then they make him like homunculus, okay, which is a dragon. Dragon could turn like, could be a bloke like in King Arthur, have a spell put on him, homunculized up, and then he's out like fucking burning cities. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe it was dragon attacks. Look at this. They're breeding homunculus in these strange scientists. Look, he's like getting down on the keyboard. What it sounds like. I imagine it. I don't think it's very craft work. I imagine it to be very like depressing. So it's probably like Depeche Mode. A lot of moaning going on. Oh why? Oh why? Bit like Oasis. They're moaning bastards, in they? Or they were. Okay, they're just separate now and still moaning like fuckers. No offence, Liam, but you know you do whine. You know a lot. Go flat. I know, my sound effects are very annoying. Don't worry, I don't mind. I'm a child. There you are. Okay, that's a universe principle. And this is a Gustav Doré picture, I believe. Is it? Or is it a Dürer? I'm not so sure, but it shows like chaos. Chaos. Which happens, apparently, every so often. So, happy days. Ooh. Physical subterranea. So, subterranean physical, below the surface. What's happening below the surface? Yes. Ooh, he's got a fucking fasci's leg. So he just lifts his leg up like a bazooka. He's got a fish there. It was originally a fish. He's turned. He's done a shapeshift. No. He's getting attacked by fish and fucking rock lobster. Ding 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 ding. And Pan, he's playing rock lobster. He's like, oh, that's my favourite track. Yeah, it's mine too. Amazing, isn't it? Real music. So they're not so radioactive that they're not getting eaten by the dogs. So that's pretty good. So notice having a Cronus, he looks a bit of a moaning bastard too. In fact, these Olympians, these Phoenicians, what have you, they're just fucking rubbish. You can't even be bothered. So unimpressed. It's like they're just rubbish magic. Look at this. So out of the mud, up to the Phoenician angel woman with a star on her head, comes a... Let's have a little look at him. He's a bit weird. Ooh, baptism going on. We'll just heat that water. So how hot do you like jacuzzi? I like it quite hot, but I really need a bird on my head. And a man with... Swamp monster. Ding 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 ding. And Melancholia, which I'm going to put in the title of this video. Needs decoding. Anyone good with mathematics? Knock yourself out, guys. Okay, so giant angel, and he's cheesed off. He's a bit of a moaner too, but he just got busted. And Melancholia, she sits in wait, right, in this other parallel, wherever they are, up on the ethereal plane. Okay, there's a little number code here. Oh, it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a clear depiction. I'll show you shortly, and I think they give you a date, and then the bell rings, and then the hourglass is over. The balance for humanity, like, you know, sort of judgment. Comet comes in under the dome, and fucking just wrecks the place. Rest is history. Don't know what's happening with Hermes though. When his Casus, he's like, I will magic you with magical powers. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what's going on. And his old father, Time. He's coming in with a hourglass on his head. And he's scything old Hermes in half. What goes on with that? So yeah, I love all these Middle Ages depictions, guys. There's stacks in here, I could go through for hours. So I will just force a knife in your head, and I will just squeeze the sponge. Okay, but you must do it naked apparently. You must go in the fire. Yeah, okay. Oh, the ginger. Is he ginger or he got a hat on? I don't know. They remember we might be grinding ginger people down to make that ginger powder they put on food. I think that might be made of ginger people. I was thinking about it. Might not be. I don't know. So what about this guy? Or if he turns up in the fucking night, huh? Yeah. Well, I won't give a shit. Yeah? Fucking have it. What's this? Huh? Just grab him by the tail, swing him around, and we just smacking his spikes in the wall. And what's this? There's a lot of carnage going down in the alchemical leader, guys. I don't think they like us. And this guy there. Even when he went to the doctors, so he said he had a bad back. I don't know. Like I said, guys, the Middle Ages is all about eating, killing, drinking. And these like aquatic beings, which are Phoenicians, they come along and they just sort of like, I'm going to mark you with a big black circle on your chest. That denotes that you are now my number one black blood chest man. Okay? Okay. And the fuck? Ugh. I just puked at her. Homunculus! Eat my homunculus! I don't want it! Eat it! Fucking eat it! I don't like it. He's force feeding the homunculi. This dude, who had a mask on before in this Asian world, was ice hole there as well, or something. He had a golden head up, by the way, whoever he killed. Chopped it to bits. It's nice, isn't it? Fucking hell. So what we got going on here? Oh, that looks a much nicer affair. He's got a crucible and an electromagnetic scepter, but whatever. And somebody going for a float in the water. I work towards into the future. So anyway, so he's just swimming there happy. King Urizen. Alright. That's alright. That's not too bad. So I gotta get it on, because the time's getting on. I want to come get milk and time for drink. So yeah, this is a good game. Buried the King alive. So here they come. Okay. Really happy. Okay. Out of the water. So yeah. It seems to be very watery theme. Even on King Arthur, you know, they have sort of sirens, don't they? And then watery mermaids. Which I've explained change into... Well, this is debatable. I was having this debate with my son earlier, actually. I think they change into human women out of water, and you don't know. You know what I think? Okay? Can't verify that, and I can't confirm that. But, you know, I think the mannequins come to life at night in town and all go nightclubbing, but that might not be true either. So, yeah, I'm just going to collect bones of giants. He's not a giant, but he's collecting bones. I just made it more interesting by making it a giant. Okay? Hello, my little midgets. Hello, big sire. So he's a giant, okay? So I said I get a giant in. I live not. So let's have a look at what's happening here. More. I will grow humans. So it's more growing humans. So we've been grown. So it's probably we've been grown in a lab. Great. Before we delivered. Great. And... it's okay, don't worry, I'm okay, I'll just bury myself. Yeah, I said that, I'm still waiting. Okay. I'm going to take some wheat in with me so I can eat later. Okay. Yeah, more fishy people coming out of the sea. We know what's going on. Okay, we know what's going on. It's the fishy sea people. Knew it all along, anyway. So, turn over the page. Where's my turning over machine gone? Where's my turning over machine gone? Alright then. So yeah, you can have that. I've got another one here. This is pretty good as well. This is Manny P. Hall, who's supposed to be a Freemason, but he does good like stuff, you know, good sort of spiritual information. But I've looked at these before, but they are so old and so coded. You know, you got all of this double-headed eagles or double eagles, wings open. Fadala Rose Cruz. So yeah, it's all like you know, brother, freighter, and stuff, weird like that, stuff. Obviously open for interpretation, but it's that hidden hand again, isn't it? An alchemical mad formula, and use electromagnetic model for angels. Is this for the crucifer or the globe, the orb? Looks like a dodgy handshake to me. Yeah, it is a dodgy handshake. So there you are, dodgy handshake, Masonic, Manny P. Hall, alchemical voodoo book of their bullshit nature. Okay. This information is highly interesting and important, but it's been made into darkness. Wonder what that does. Anyway, this can be the longest, I always say this, but the longest video in reality, but it don't really matter, do it? That was British. So anyway, and this, a lady said in my comments, or actually she sent me an email this morning, so I'm going to link her up and I'll send it to her in her emails, concerning this little fella, which is something I've showed you about 1,000 times, maybe. Which doesn't really want to come up. O'clock. Oh. Right, sorry for that break. Okay. Right. And I will load it in here. Sorry if it's glitching me up, people. I really want to show this because the lady asked. And plus it's highly cool, if you don't know it. Okay. Mirror of the past, safeguarding our future, right? Is a reset thing from around the image, from around the time of the French Revolution. It's supposed to donate that, but it's plasma reset. It shows you everything we've learned. If you just let it load. Please share this out. Please share this out. Thank you. Peace and love. Peace and love. Oh, there. Okay, it's playing. So, sorry about that. And here we go. And I've showed it many times. Many people have. And it's all related with the serpent, which is the waveform, which comes through this place, wrecking it, taking out our civilization. Skull and crossbones, eagle with wings open, plasma, and reptilian overlords. Apparently. That's what it shows. It says rapido when it clears. Okay. So, yeah. Some people are looked after. Not very well, though. They still up to shit. Parisian hat on the dead thing. Still don't know what that is. Animals go to shit. Selection chaos. Everyone else is literally buggered, okay? Eaten. The blindfolds come into it again. serpents, and a blindfold. Serpents at EM, blindfold because of an electromagnetic event, plasma discharge event. It just must make you blind like a nuclear blast, or apparent nuclear blast would. So, a link there. Hope I didn't fuck up my video. Now, this is brilliant. This is a set of images of ancient Rome from an old book, which I can't really show you right now because I can't find it. But it's giants, it's Roman civilization. So here he is, faceless night. Lictors carrying the fasces and sound and vibration. Okay, here they come. Here they come. The Phoenicians. Okay, lightning coming out of the sky, hitting the city. Okay, everyone hits the ground, and they've got like literally plasma tech on their shields as well. Fasces. And giving them the Roman bosses a homunculus. Yeah, cop for a homunculus who made it earlier, and he's holding a row of heavy fasces and some fiery practices going on. Heat. More fasces action. And a pissy Caesar who's been given power by the Phoenicians to do bullshit to humanity and save us. Build shit, do shit. You, get up. Sort of bossing around, you know, which are very good at. Here's more fasces and lectors. Okay. Okay, and we'll smash up your civilization. Take it apart, break it. Reset. Look at this, space age. Okay, let us be going back into the waters whence we came, said the women. And there's more fasces in here than anything. Look, fasces. All of them. Because they're taking the weapons out, guys, to go and do shit. Okay? You go, take them, go and zap the fuckers. Done, sire. Done. See? They don't need shotguns, guys. They don't need, you know, like, come at me, my little friend type weapons. Use fasces. Or chuck them off a fucking cliff alternatively. Yeah. But you can't get rid of a civilization doing that. Yeah, them Gauls, they were really annoying, but we took them out with fasces. Then Britons, no, we didn't do them. They were completely fucking nuts. We had to build a wall and block them off. Shit. Yeah. Then Welsh, fucking hell, no. Scottish, fuck, no. Them Irish, no. Chase them off into water and they'll drown dismally. There you are, we better give you our shit because we just fascied you. Okay? Who's the star of the show? Zzz. Still buzzing, guys, I can hear it. I'm so pissed off I'm going to burn my horse. You swine, you. I know. See? Fasces justice, Phoenician style. Oh my dear, they're going to bury her, aren't they? Okay. Who knows what she was doing? And he's going to be put in the stocks. I think they should be brought back. There'd be great business. I could go and buy, you know, just take bags of pebbles and stuff, different shapes, and sell to the natives for chucking at the stocks. No, fruit, and sell them rotten cabbages and stuff, and then secretly say, use a little pebble to put inside your rotten tomato, throwing them at the stocks, sort of thing. Yeah, do that. And your pet elephant, who's too big for the tent. Who knew? Yeah, you swine. So that's gladiatorial, and that's in St. Petersburg. They got one of them. It's a Phoenician totem pole with ships hanging out of it, because it's Phoenicians, right? With their electromagnetic technology. I don't know why I always say that in a Chinese voice. Yeah, he's gone. Where's he gone? I got fasces, look. You're sitting on an eagle. See? Fasces? Zzz, zzz, zzz. It's a pissy Zeus, isn't it? It's a pissy Zeus. Oh dear, oh, give me more drink, we shall fornicate, ho, ho, ho. So that would be the Romans or the Phoenicians having their Bacchusite fucking ins. And more. Yeah. Seen these? Yeah, man, I've fucking seen them. Do you want it? No, man, you just take it all. Okay? Any doubts? Can you make me one of them? I'm a wolf. They look brilliant. If I bring some sticks, will you make me one? They're all in hysterics. And just give them your kids. Give them your kids. It's the Roman Catholics. That's what you're supposed to do. Hand your children over. And burn a civilization. Hide the reality. Tell them all on a spinning ball. They'll never work it out. When I've brainwashing centres, we'll call them schools. Take them off the parents' earliest opportunity. Make sure they don't stay enlightened. Yeah, they're pissy, aren't they? And then you get this. This is like daddy fascists. This is like when you're going to take out like an entire civilization, one zap. Okay? Gracious night. Where's he gone? The eagle, wings open, charge active. Okay, double Taurus, shield. It's fucking having it. You're having it with one of them. Okay? Fucking deadly. And this is what it does. It fucks everything up. Probably makes everyone go mental. It's probably 5G. Probably all like dribbling and just gone nutty. It's the Romans after all. Please don't break our wall anymore. We'll give up. So this is what fascists done. Breach the wall. Burn him. Oh, look. Sphinxes. So, this is like a sort of Roman dude. And civilization's gone. It's all falling apart. And he's like, just, dunno. What the he's pointing saying, what the fuck happened here? He said, dunno. I was a young man when it happened. I think your father might have visited. So I couldn't say. Look for giants. So they got some bazooka fascists there. They're, you know, real heavy ones. Okay. They're bodyguards. See? Zzz, charge. Charge. So the electric coming off that. It's like, well, that's warming my hands. Zzz. Yeah, cut for Laura Lee so you don't fucking kill us. Okay? Look. Phoenician deities. Babylonian deities. I don't like what's happening there, guys. It looks like everything's burning. It's really bright light that blinds everyone. And everyone's like in the trenches going, oh, woe is fucking me again. I have the rules. Did you do my rules? No, afraid not. Oh. Douche. Fascists. Bodyguards. Again. So cool. So cool. These Romans ain't cool. They're fucking rubbish. What have the Romans ever done for us? Anyway. They look heavy to be carrying around. They must be like tough to carry the fash. I've got important papers. Wonder what this is. Oh, let's just drag the giant. Is he a giant? Mort or du Canton. So he's killed him. Killed him. Fascists. Fascists. I must have said that 100 times. And this is Caesar. It's like infamy, infamy. They all got it infamy. So there's Brutus and boys fucking giving it to him. Okay. So there he is. Caesar dead and gone. Left the show to sing a song. And a Phoenician turning up on a strange Phoenician ship with some nymphs, as they usually do. Okay. Okay, and that's Cleopatra. Okay, she looks pissed, as per usual. I can't wake her up. Anthony Sherman. Okay. And we move on. So we can basically they're really cool then. Like them. Got loads more of them. And this is last night. No, they've basically age restricted. So it's when a 7-year-old child, which is Mel's granddaughter, okay, Lola, knows that the Earth is flat. Okay. Now this is not prompted. This is literally just out of the blue. Now watch this, guys. It's quite credible. I was just shocked. It's really cool. So
it's a blank.
I'll make sure the volume's up. Okay. Here we go.
Like easily, like CGI wall, you know.
Cool.
I see the wall.
UAP.
So cool.
So basically, myself and my granddaughter are watching. We're watching a bit of UAP and stuff. It's Saturday night and we're indoors. And I'm just explaining to her what he's talking about and how they fake space and one thing and another. And this this is Lola. This is my little granddaughter. And anyway, I told him about going to the moon and stuff. And what did you say, Lola?
It's just a green screen and they're being like, come on,
So do you think they went to the moon? No.
I never did, really.
Well, I don't think anybody did, really. But that's really interesting how you brought up the green screen. How old are you, Lola?
7.
And what are they teaching you at school?
That the earth is round.
And it's spinning? Are they teaching you that?
Yeah, saying it spins like.
Do you think you're spinning?
No, only when there's an earthquake it spins a bit.
It might move a bit if there's an earthquake. But yeah, well, thank you, Lola. We'll do a few more little insights into your world.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks. That was really cool, man. I like that. So yeah, 7-year-old can work it out. It's not difficult. So here's basically my book. I got a few emails in and people worried about where my book is. So I've been told it's mid-November, so next month it got pulled over a month because of the hack. And basically had some trouble at the publishers with some sort of hack as well, or virus, which scrambled it all. So more work has been required, but it's going to be better as a result. So here it is. There's been hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pre-orders for our holy grail of our flat earth. Okay, which is the electromagnetic model, free energy, Tartaria, everything is in this book, guys. Okay, keys you need for new golden era. And my website, which is Melancholia. If you haven't seen it before, you can get into all my stuff here. You get a photo drop, which is what I'll have a look at now. I haven't caught up with that, which is great. Flat Earth British think tank. Shop, which is Flat Earth British products. This will be a back up and running, hopefully one day soon. Mudfred Tartaria, Comet, Starforts, Technasmia, Fasces, which you just looked at, Antiquitech. Airships, giants, resources, and mappage. And it's glitched. Okay. Excuse me. So yeah, there's all them subjects to look at. Okay, guys. So let's have a little look at the photo drop and see what has been put on there. These magical. Great Flat Earth British think tank. Ooh, I like this almost instantly. We have Phoenician stuff going on. So yeah, Heidi, as I said, Heidekins in New York City went around Manhattan taking all these amazing photos, which I'll present on my next one. Wow, look at this. Jackie, obviously, and some Alexandra, as they say. I don't know, but it's a city dude. Wow, beautiful. Antiquitech. Ooh, that's a really good one, isn't it? So that's somewhere like really mud flooded. What are these? Yeah. What are these? So that's brilliant. I'll have to put that there. It's mud flooded to shit. Okay, cool. Ooh, cymatic patterns. One of my favourite ever subjects. I'd like to set up this experiment. It can't be too difficult. You just need a plate, a speaker, and something to make the sound. My son built me a theremin once. Maybe he'll knock me up a theremin with an Arduino unit, probably. Nice. Oh, Phoenicians. Look at this. Nasty ass faces. Ugh. Clear. Okay. So, I'll just play you a song before I destroy your civilization on my watery horse, because I've just come up from the depths because I'm a sea person, the sea people. Pre-Raphaelite, the cover of my video, at the moment, one of my favourite styles. And what looks like inside the Parthenon, with the oculus above, deities removed from where it was apparently pagan. So, yeah, amazing. And some Venetians. Oh, a golden frog. I like that ring, whoever you are, lady. That is really, really nice. Is that an eye? I had an eye ring once, and it literally had eyelashes on it. When you lifted your finger, like, wait a minute, the eye opened and closed. Fucking loved that ring. But I had a bad dream about eyeballs once, so I stopped wearing the ring. Don't worry about it. I'm strange. We know, strange. Oh, there she is. Thank you, love. Loving her. Fan. Wow. Wow, where did you go? Where was this so fantastic? Where is this? She got fasces. Thank you for that. Wow. Wherever you are, please comment if you see this video. You might do. On the photo drop. Sun and the moon. So what's the third one? Wow, so cool. Thank you for these. Beautiful. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you. I survived something. It's bursting out the rock. Survive anywhere. Push up concrete, won't it? Grass will. So, Venetian bath shit going on. Oh, is that the Brandenburg Gate? You got a budger over here. Valletta. So he's still in Malta. Okay, I think this might be Alvedas and his girlfriend. It is, yes. And there's a bunny rabbit here because Beck sent me a photograph. If you can see it here, mag in for you. Said, see, I see a fish, but she says she sees a bunny rabbit with the eye, the mouth. Might be bunny rabbit. I like to think it's a bunny rabbit, but yeah, well spotted. Yeah, I just said in the sand for most of humanity too. Well, Big Brother watches you. I'm being watched by Google. Faceless night. Wow, look at this. It's all in there. So treated tonight. Giant doors. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Wow. Yeah, that's I've got a photograph of me walking across the zebra crossing by here. I think this is now the benefit exchange, or the job centre in Rome, where they all go. Might not be. I think it is. It's job club. Okay, Phoenicians from the watery water with their strange ass ships. Yeah, it's weird we missed it. Really, really weird we missed it. I mean, years ago. But it was there in plain sight. I've seen all these fountains. It's just fucking nuts. I didn't know what they meant. Don't know. I don't know. I just see like an evil demon-y thing with an egg on his head or something. I don't know. So yeah, brilliant. It's Paris Exposition. And some Technasmia device on Monaco. So, and the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, which is thought to be basalt. Many sort of theories. So one night, cough syrup, alcohol, less than 1%, cannabis, indica, 4.5 mils, chloroform, and morpheus sulfate. Wow, that would fuck you right up, wouldn't it? Fuck, it's all in there. Whew. Wow. So check this out. This dude's got some shit going on. Yeah. What else we got? Metal headwear. Listening to instructions. Favourite music. What? Why do you need metal? Help with thoughts. And this is a thumbnail to one of the Flat Earth British's videos. Somebody having a, I don't know, caloric irrigation of the day, brush out, who knows, it's strange reality at the best of times. So contrast 1792. Yeah. Magna Carta, weighing it all up, eh? Oh well. And that's one of my ones from Paris, just before the Communard. So I did have a load of pictures as well to put up for you, but this has been the longest video ever. Again, I want to upload it. It's 7:30. I need to go get some milk. Dinner first. Thank you very much for popping by. Very kind. And I will be back in a day or two. Great fan of British think tank. Well, we've been looking at some cool old footage of San Francisco before and after the event. Last footage, very early for such cool footage. And something like, yeah, all white sauce pot. And strange alchemical wilderness. Okay, so that's what we've been looking at. And pics of the day, which are very cool. Thank you very much for them. Alvidas. So make sure to subscribe. I'll be back in a day or two. Okay, guys, when I caught up with shit. Okay? Okay. Have a good week. Whatever you do, be blessed. Mega blessed. Okay? Peace and love. Fight Britishness. Yeah.